Good health and good sense are two of life's greatest blessings.
Welcome to Ask the Beauty Advisor, a podcast that answers your health and beauty questions. Hosted by health and beauty advisor, Deanna Lynn.
Hello there, and thank you for joining me today for another episode of Ask the Beauty Advisor. I've got my helper Hazel back today. Hazel's been on vacation, and it's really good to have her back here helping me out. Hazel, did you have a great vacation?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about the number one New Year's resolution. And of course, that would be weight loss. Yep, today's episode is all about dieting. I received this week an email from Linda. Linda asked me if I could do an episode on how to stay on a diet. So I'm going to be sharing some tips with you if you're having trouble staying on a diet. I think most of us can relate to that. So I've got a few tips to share with you today on that topic. So now tell me, how are you doing with all your New Year's resolutions? Well, we all know the number one New Year's resolution is weight loss. And this year, though, for me, it's actually exercise. In the course of this year, well, since I've started my online business, I've been getting little to no exercise. I've gotten myself in this routine of getting up at 5 or 6 in the morning, making myself a cup of coffee, and plopping down in front of the internet, losing myself into the internet world for hours. I seem to forget all about time. I'll look up at the clock and it'll be 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I get into panic mode. Oh my gosh, I haven't eaten anything. I haven't taken a shower. I haven't brushed my teeth. I've done no household chores, and I need to run some errands. And then, of course, by the time I get all of this done, it's late, and all I really want to do is just curl up in a chair with a good book, a podcast, or sit in front of Netflix. Now, I know sitting on the computer all day is so unhealthy on so many levels. I know better. So this year, I've decided to change up my routine. I'm setting an alarm. I'm giving myself 3 hours on the computer. The alarm goes off and I get up and start hula hooping. That's right, hula hooping. Well, hula hooping for me is fun. It's easy. It's a no-brainer. And it actually gets me back into the routine of exercise. It's just an easy way for me to ease back into exercising. And dieting is like that too. I help my clients get back into a routine of dieting by slowly easing them into a diet. Now, I found that the number one reason that people find it hard to stick to a new diet is that they approach weight loss in the wrong way. Instead of tweaking their routine, they go for an all or nothing. They cut out all of their favorite foods and leave themselves with a plate of spinach or a cup of detox tea. And it's just so unappetizing and so unfulfilling. So now let's go ahead and get into our topic. I'll start by opening up my mail and reading you Linda's email.
You've got mail, Miss Lynn.
All right, so let me go ahead now and read the email that I received from Linda. Hello, Deanna. I would really like to hear some tips for dieting on your podcast. Every new year, I make a promise to myself that I'm going to lose some weight. And every year, I just don't seem to be able to get started on the diet. This is the year I tell myself I'm going to lose weight. This year, I've told everybody I'm determined to lose these extra pounds. But we're already 4 days into the new year, and I haven't even begun my diet. Plus the fact I've already eaten a whole box of donuts. Wait a minute, a whole box of donuts? Really, Linda?
Oh no, you'll need to work on that.
Well, there are people that can binge on a box of donuts or a bag of cookies feel completely satisfied by it, and then not even think about cookies or donuts again for 6 months or even a year. I'm like that. For example, let's take the holiday season. Throughout the holiday season, I really crave pumpkin pie. I think I've probably had 2 or 3 pieces of pumpkin pie throughout this last holiday season. Now, I feel completely satisfied by eating the pumpkin pie. Now that the holidays are over, I won't even think about that pumpkin pie again until next Thanksgiving. Let's say I get a craving for potato chips. Well, I might have a handful or even a bag of potato chips. But once I've eaten those potato chips, I feel completely satisfied. And I don't even think about potato chips. It could be years before I think about having another potato chip. In fact, I don't think I've had a potato chip in years now. Now, people like myself have a much easier time starting and staying on a diet. On the other hand, people who have a real weight loss problem are usually what we call emotional eaters. They're not eating because they get a craving. They're eating to make themselves feel good. They're comforting themselves with food. And we'll get into emotional eating on another episode. I don't want to get off track here. Right now, I just want to get back to answering Linda's question. Well, Linda, we've all been there. When New Year's Eve swings around, we tell all of our friends and family, and even strangers, that this is going to be the year we're going to finally get into losing weight for good. No more burgers, no more pies, and no more sugary treats. This is it. A new year and a new us. But we never seem to either get into the diet or just a few days into the new year, and we've already been sneaking cupcakes and donuts into the office, sipping happy hour cocktails, and ordering greasy takeouts. We tell ourselves, I'll start my diet tomorrow. But then tomorrow never comes. The truth is, weight loss is difficult, and there's no quick fix. Dietitians and nutritionists, we know all of this too well from counseling hundreds of failed dieters. But what we do know is that sweeping changes rarely last. The smaller ones add up over time. So here are 5 expert tips on how to lose weight and keep it off. Number 1, despite what everyone tells you, you don't need to be detoxing. There are a number of programs that advertise the benefits of an extreme cleanse for good health, but the truth is that you don't really need one. While it may not be as exciting eating a healthy diet of lean proteins, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats, it's the healthiest way to lose weight and to maintain it. The truth is that your liver and kidneys take care of all of your body's detox needs. So there's no need to follow any special diet in January or for the rest of the year. Number 2, and this might sound a little boring, but small changes really make a big difference. Whether it's skipping that extra cookie or eliminating the sugar in your daily coffee, seemingly small changes on a daily basis can add up to a big change in your weight. You'll find just by eliminating 500 calories a day that this can lead to about a pound of weight loss each week. Even a few changes like this can have a slimming effect. You'll find 500 calories in items such as 2 donuts, a bagel and cream cheese, 2 ounces of potato chips, or a chocolate mocha latte. Pretty simple, right? Number 3, what you're drinking can pack on the pounds. Don't forget that drinks have a big impact on your weight loss success. Whenever possible, opt for low calories or fat-free drinks. If alcohol is a part of your social life, it can be difficult to abstain completely. So make better choices and limit yourself to maybe 1 alcoholic beverage. You could drink something like a wine spritzer and then just drink water for the rest of the night. When you drink water, you can also make a difference. A recent study showed that drinking water 16 ounces before a meal may aid in weight loss. Number 4, You need to keep it real with yourself and what you eat. We've all heard the claims and seen pictures of those people who've gone from a size 12 to a size 2 in just 6 weeks. And while it's natural to want to lose weight quickly, the fact is the best type of weight loss is gradual. Now, according to the Center for Disease Control, a healthy rate of weight loss is between 1 and 2 pounds per week. So keep this in mind when setting your weight loss goals. Setting a realistic goal can keep you from feeling frustrated along the way. Keeping it real is important when choosing food too. So choose whole, unprocessed foods as often as you can. Number 5, some weight loss gimmicks just might work. If you've ever sworn off carbohydrates completely and only eaten fruit on an empty stomach or mainlined grapefruit all day in the name of weight loss, you've been on a fad diet. Many diet plans are based on gimmicks or little tricks that are supposed to help you be successful, but often don't work. The truth is that some of these gimmicks can work for some people. So if eating vegan for most of the day or not eating after 8 o'clock has worked for you in the past, then go with it. You don't have to follow every aspect of a diet in order to be successful. But I really do feel I have to caution you because some gimmick diets go too far. If a diet plan permanently eliminates a whole food group or has you living on a diet of celery sticks and grapefruit, then I would definitely look for another plan, one that's more well-rounded. So now, if you found today's tips helpful, I'd like to invite you back to my Facebook page, Ask the Beauty Advisor, where I post daily helpful health and beauty tips just like these. And while you're visiting my Facebook page, don't forget to sign up for the monthly newsletter. My monthly newsletter contains interesting articles, health and beauty articles. It contains beauty recipes and beauty tips. It also contains meal planning. You can sign up for the monthly newsletter on my Facebook page. There is also a link in the show notes, or you can simply text me the word skin. You can text the word skin to this number, 444999. Text me the word skin to that number, and I'll see that you get on the list to receive the monthly newsletter. And always, if you have any questions, comments, or you'd like to get a free skincare consultation, you can email me, deanna@beautyradionetwork.com. All right, then, I think we're going to call this a wrap. I'd like to invite you back for next week's show. Hazel, you're back. Why don't you help me close out the show?
That's all we got, folks.
Ask the Beauty Advisor is a part of the Beauty Radio Network. If you have a podcast or need help in starting a podcast and would like to be a part of a free, supportive network, then learn more by contacting Deanna at beautyradionetwork.com.